Well, as we begin the 2013 session, we celebrate the 50th anniversary of this legislative building, which was opened in 1963. This building is a modern architecture masterpiece designed by world-renowned architect Edward Durrell Stone, and it stands among the great works of architecture in America today. To understand the importance of that our forefathers placed in the design of this building, the building's architect also designed the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., Radio City Music Hall and the Museum of Modern Art in New York City, as well as the Standard Oil building in Chicago, which still stands as one of the tallest buildings in the world today. While it may take some time to find your way around, and some of you may have a great view of a concrete block wall in your small office, as an architect, I have a great appreciation for the design of this building, and especially because of the context that it was designed within. And I hope you will learn to discover that same appreciation over time. To understand good design, you must place yourself in the context of time, place, and culture during its creation. Let's take a look back at 1963. 1963 witnessed the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Yet America was still hanging on the words of the president, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country." And we find ourselves as leaders of our great state asking similar questions. What can we do for our state to get the economy back on track and our people back to work, to transform education and to ensure energy independence? What is our role as leaders of our state, and what kind of future will we design for our children and grandchildren? In 1963, George Wallace became the governor of Alabama, proclaiming segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever. In that same year, Martin Luther King Jr. gave his "I Have a Dream" speech from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. That famous speech helped lay the groundwork for a civil rights movement that would free America from its sordid past of a segregationist ideology. What are your dreams, and how will you, like Dr. King, devote your lives to transforming the future of North Carolina? In 1963, American scientists were racing the clock against world competition to fulfill the dream of placing a man on the moon. Technology was not on their side. Computers the size of a bedroom had the computing power of only a small calculator, yet they designed a plan to achieve the seemingly impossible. What obstacles stand in your way to achieving the impossible, and how are you going to create a plan to overcome? Today, do we dream the impossible dream? The dream of every working-age North Carolinian who wants a job being gainfully employed. The dream of being the best place to live, work, and play in the country. The dream of being #1 in education in the world. The dream of building a low-cost energy economy and being energy independent right here in our state. These are not impossible dreams if we design and build the right foundation. In 1963, unemployment was 5.5%, yet President Kennedy unveiled sweeping tax reforms to improve the economy. Today, unemployment in North Carolina is 9.1%, among the highest in the nation. In 1963, gas cost 29 cents per gallon. Today, we pay more than that in taxes for gas in North Carolina. Many of our families are struggling just to make ends meet. We have the responsibility to get the burden of taxation and regulations off the backs of our families and small businesses and put people back to work. It is time for sweeping reforms that will simplify the tax code and jumpstart the economy. We have the opportunity, and we will have the courage to take advantage of it. In 1963, the first purpose-built ocean drillers were launched in the Gulf of Mexico for deep water offshore drilling. Thanks to the efforts of many of you, 50 years later, we have an Energy Jobs Act in North Carolina that will allow us to explore our energy options, both onshore and off, and design an energy plan suitable for the 21st century. It is time to get busy exploring and producing natural gas and oil to make North Carolina the first energy independent state in the U.S. We have the resources, and we will have the courage to use them. In 1963, the concept of cloud computing was invented at MIT. It was called time sharing. For the first time in modern history, we have the opportunity to take advantage of cloud computing to transform the world of education through virtual learning. We have the opportunity for the first time in history to customize education curriculum to each student in North Carolina through the online classroom. It is time to break down the barriers of education through school choice and open the world of learning to all students, black, white, Hispanic, rich, poor, and middle class. We have the tools, and we will have the courage to make it happen. A significant work of architecture like this building is only realized and remembered because of design leadership. Architects are visionaries, planners, creative problem solvers, and consensus builders. And these are the qualities that will be demanded of you as leaders of our great state. An architect knows that a great building starts with a solid foundation, and a solid foundation starts with a well-thought-out plan, and that plan starts with a vision. The designer of this building envisioned a future where the leaders of our state could come together despite their differences to work for the common good. They designed a building open to the people, solely devoted to the legislative branch of government, so senators and representatives could work alongside each other in close proximity to solve the challenges of our great state. We have many challenges that face us in North Carolina in 2013, but as designers of North Carolina's future, we will tackle these challenges with boldness and courage. We will build a strong foundation for our future and design a North Carolina that our children and grandchildren will be proud of 50 years from now in 2063. A great trust has been placed in you by the people of our state, and I know each of you are up to the task of ensuring that trust is never breached. I look forward to working with you and getting to know you over the next 2 years, and you have my word that I will preside over this body with fairness and transparency. May God bless each of you with wisdom, knowledge, and courage as you lead our great state. Thank you.